Greetings and thank you for coming. My name is Brandi, known as Lady Empath, and welcome to Wake Up and Smell the Latte, okay? And if you would like the extended version of this, the information will be provided in a link for you to go ahead and get the in-depth version of part 1 of this video, okay? All right, and so this video is dedicated to empaths, those who have survived narcissistic abuse, and those who are caretakers of a special needs community, all right? And know that I've meditated and have prepared, and you do see some beautiful things here. You see my karma, breathe, and zen candles. So the intention is to allow our angels and guides to help us to release and clear out negative karmic or lower level energetic karmic patterns, to take some healthy deep breaths, and to get into a zen place, understanding that your attitude determines your direction. And that's for all of us. And for those of us that are in this demographic, it can be very challenging as we are caretakers and helpers and have absorbed lots of basal or negative energy, as well as just being pulled on and tapped from the special needs people in our lives. And if we've survived narcissistic abuse, there's a lot of energy inside of us that's going on, which can challenge this attitude. However, our angels and guides, the divine God creator, Mother Earth, and our higher selves are at standby to assist. And so this is the read for the remaining of the month of June 2019, okay, for the empaths, for the narcissistic survivors, and for those who are caretakers of the intellectually impaired. All right. And so at the end of the video, in part 2's video, there will be a yoga mantra added that is specifically customized towards the guidance card that you can't see here. It's flipped the other way because it's going to be on the next video. But this mantra will be practiced for 5 minutes. And it's an exercise I will do with you all at the very end. And it's going to be geared to help you with what this guidance card is telling you in terms of this major arcana. This is a major arcana energetic read in terms of what it's saying for you and how to process through the energies or stages and phases of your journey, okay? Forgive me, I know I'm talking fast, you all. I appreciate all support. I am new to doing this in this fashion, so please send love and light and blessings and support. I really love to hear from you all in that way, and welcome. We'll be most grateful for any ounce of encouragement and support that I can get from you all. And remember, this is a general read, okay? It may or may not resonate. Take what does, and whatever doesn't, just release it. And also know that there is no time limit with energy. So though I'm saying June, this can resonate and relate to the moment you click the button, because oftentimes there are synchronicities involved when we're ready to hear something, okay? All right, so with that said, let's get right into it. I've saged, I've meditated, I've had my chakra incense going, and then let's go ahead and spray for an added element of water. Okay, this is rose water, pure rose water with rose quartz. So let's just go ahead and spray afresh. I'm going to spray myself, and I'm spraying you by proxy because there is no time space. It's all energy. So if you're open and receptive to it, just say to yourself or out loud, I am open, I am receptive. Take a deep breath in and picture and imagine the energy of the rose, the vibration of the rose and the violet flame consuming you in your environment, okay? These things work best when we are open and receptive to what's happening, okay? And so I highly recommend that with anything you do, not just with me, okay? So take a breath, and then say relax, release, right? And for just a moment, we're just going to focus on you, empath. survivor of narcissism, caretaker of the special needs community, okay? For just but a moment, we're going to focus on you. All right, so I want to also add a little bit more disclaimers regarding the read. The first card is the Lovers, okay? That's what I got for you all today. And so I want to add that the Lovers card, though traditionally people look at this as a card of love, marriage, sex, romance, those types of relationships, it's not limited to that. And what I'm learning is more often than not, as relates to the empath, those who have suffered narcissistic abuse or caretakers of a special needs community, it's about the lovers, you getting back to you, you reconnecting with you, you getting back to love you, loving you, loving actions, loving thoughts, loving care. Because oftentimes we're giving it out so much, and a lot of us do not have receptivity of human beings, okay, in our lives that's giving us just as much as we are giving out, right? And so with that said, look at this picture here and then, meditate on it, think about it, okay? There's an angel right above here, and that's the implication that you're covered, you're being watched over, you're being guided back to yourself, back to love. That in your journey, in this process, you may feel naked and vulnerable and exposed. But look at the expressions on their faces. They don't look frightened. Okay? They're holding hands. It's a reconnection, right? A reconnection possibly to the balance of yin-yang energy within you. Reconnection to love, right? Harmonizing, partnership, balance, because oftentimes empaths and caretakers and survivors of narcissistic abuse, that part of us is usually energetically off, right? Now, again, this also can also be related to love. If you have a love interest or you're dating or, you know what I mean? So take it as it resonates. It can be a little bit of both. But what I feel like I'm getting is that it's mostly about you, empath, for the most part. It's mostly about you returning to you and knowing that you're being guided. This is not a selfish act. This is one of the most loving acts that you're doing for yourself and for those you serve. And for those you serve and humanity. Okay, this is one of the most loving acts you can provide, because if you can get back to you, back to love, back to connection, back to balance, right? Fruitful, free, naked but not ashamed, then the more authentic, then the more able you are to have more from your reservoir to share, right? Right, so the Lovers, that is the card of the month for you empaths, okay? And as I said, in part 2 is going to be the healing guidance from the guides and the angels on how to heal, what can assist, what are they recommending you look at, okay? Because they're going to point to something in this card to help you in terms of what you need to look at, okay, and what they're recommending for you through your process with love and comfort and clarity, right? Okay, and this information will be revealed on the next video if you're interested. This is a paid extended version if you want to get more in depth with that, and if you also want to join in on the yoga mantra that is recommended for this video. All right, you guys, but I hope that this helped for those of you who aren't able to do that. Know that your angels and guides are still assisting you, and take this information and go with it, okay? Until next time, know that you're loved and supported, cared for. Know that you're not alone. Know that you matter, okay? That's something empaths and survivors of narcissism really need to know, okay? You matter. You're important too, okay? You need to take care of you, all right? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate any support, likes, and and comments and donations, okay? I'm on my path and I'm going for it, all right? Until next time, let's wake up and smell the latte. Namaste.